Come Have Coffee with Michelle is sponsored by BT Rise. It is time to come have coffee and ending the year with a bang, and something we'll all be hearing about a lot in 2026, the Cincinnati Convention Center. So we are grabbing our hard hat and our coffee, of course, for this one. Let's go. Still a few days away from its official opening to the public, we're getting a sneak peek inside the colossal space, the newly reimagined, modernized convention center. And we're with a woman who has been at the heart of this transformation for years, Julie Calvert.
It feels so good. I mean, it was so needed for our community, just for our business to grow, for our city and our community to grow. And we really, with this whole reinvented, modernized building, have really one of the best convention centers in the Midwest.
One of the first things I noticed is that there's so much light. That was very intentional, right?
Very intentional. And that's, again, we have such a beautiful city landscape. And to not be able to show that to people who are coming in from out of town of what that experience is out there is a missed opportunity. But still, it feels airy, it feels light, it feels very welcoming, to really go from not having the lights on to having the lights on in a big way.
And this space right here looks dramatically different from just 18 months ago when we sat down with Julie just before construction crews moved in.
When you walked in those front doors, there were two escalators that just did this, right?
Yeah.
Kind of blocked the access, and it was dark, and it was just not a very welcoming or warm experience coming into the convention center. And now with all the natural light, the wider concourses, moving that escalator really creates a nice sense of arrival for people who are coming to interact and use the building, and it makes them feel, it sets the tone for the experience you're going to have when you're in here.
There's color and Cincinnati culture all throughout, artwork and signature displays. A splash of color here, courtesy of Artworks. And this tiled wall certainly stands out. It's rookwood tile, classic Cincinnati. And it all brings personality and pride into the building. And for Julie, this project is personal.
It's career fulfilling is what it is. And I've been in this business for 25 years and was part of selling the old convention center, the old Millennium Hotel, and just, what $264 million in this space alone has taken us from, a C level to an A level.
And I do need to ask you, because I think a lot of people are going to be wondering, do we still call it Duke Energy Convention Center, or?
Well, we're calling it the Cincinnati Convention Center, for now. One of the limitations that we had before is that you would say Duke Energy Convention Center, and people would say, well, where is that? What city is that in?
Talk about that Cincinnati sign. Everybody's asking about that, too.
Isn't it fabulous?
It is.
It's interactive now. So if you wanted to, have like a Bengal stripes, those can be animated on that. The letters are bigger. Words can be put on them. Before it was just those reflective tiles with lights underneath, and sometimes they would burn out and sometimes they were a little bit unreliable. Took that completely off and created a real sense of place, if you will, again, for Cincinnati. When you come in, all that heavy traffic over the bridge into 75, and then when the companion bridge comes in, everybody's going to be exposed to that and just see what a beautiful, and it's an invitation, to come in.
And this isn't just for visitors. Julie wants locals to feel at home here too.
I think so many times locals don't think about a convention center as being a place that's really for them. It's for people out of town, but it's not. There are so many events that happen here at the convention center that create an opportunity to bring our locals into experience the greatness that is in their city, and how, by transforming this convention center and that whole Fountain District all the way up to Fountain Square, and it will go all the way down to Central Avenue eventually, is really something to create a lot of civic pride and something to be very, very proud of, that, as a city, we care that much about our assets that we want to make them as best as we can, and we want them to experience that.
More grab-and-go food options, expanded and modernized meeting rooms, and upstairs, a rooftop space that's huge. I can see this being a popular hangout spot. And there's more to come, including a 700-room hotel across the street, breaking ground in 2026, set to open in 2028, all seamlessly connected.
You'll be able to park your car, walk into your hotel, walk into this building on the second level without ever having to go out on the street.
After a ribbon-cutting celebration, the first event seems fitting, Breads Fest. After that, a full slate of national conventions to come. all adding to what seems to feel like a new energy from Fountain Square to this beautiful, modernized, reimagined Cincinnati Convention Center.
It just feels, it's a better experience,
Yeah.
and you come away with a great feeling about Cincinnati because all this creates your experience.
So let's cheers to the transformation and taking Cincinnati to the next level. So exciting. In 2026, you can look forward to more cups of coffee with great guests. By the way, you can easily check out any of our coffee chats. Yes, even from our very first. All you have to do is go to our YouTube playlist. We make it very easy. All you have to do is use that QR code right there that you see at the bottom of your screen to get connected. Wishing you a happy, healthy new year with coffee, of course.